way. So, once the person helping to lead it and kind of drifts out of there, they lose their focus. So, and that's when the SCU was born. There's a lot of ideas with the SCU. None of them really. I mean, Bundy did a pretty good job, and he's very thorough in what he does. But he was a very busy man, and it was really hard for him to probably keep track of it. And unfortunately, it became sometimes a little bit of a toxic environment. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen again. Maybe it a little bit. Goodbye.
Bye. Well.
All right, Wally's gone, Doc. He's trying to trick us.
I don't know. Yeah, sure.
Where are the photos?
He might just have lost them. He's a busy man.
Distract us by sending us a pizza with a triangle cut out of it.
I mean,
distract us. Look at the photos I sent you. That's pretty much Toretti right now. I think we should call the Rangers because Toretti's trying to poach.
Listen, I already spoke to Nova this morning, okay? And
I'm not gonna fight too hard about this, but he's trying to throw us off. Maybe we should play it off like we believe him and be like, hey, you're right, Toretti. We're probably not. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I don't know if we might leave her in the UPD pool for a bit longer.
But then that doesn't feel very honest, What about like the honesty here?
You know what else is not honest? Telling us that she's a lead drinker.
Yeah. What about if she is? I mean, maybe that's why she beat up Forehead today, because he's like a dealer or something, and she's like the boss, and she was pissed at him and used the badge as an excuse.
Well, maybe maybe Toretti said the same thing to him, and he went and accused her, and she was defending her honor.
What about if Nova killed Martel?
I'm taking that lean stuff with a grain of salt, because I know he's gonna want Nova to work with Wrangler. He said Wrangler and the Pumpers.
Yeah, he did. He definitely said that.
Ain't no way he's not referring to Nova in that. Ain't no way.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah. Is he even gonna come back?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Well, we do have Klaus to see us, and then Jimbo Sutton's around as well.
I have Alexandra out there because I want to give her.
Oh, Colson.
So, do we want to do Bobby as well?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, whoever's around, we might as well.
We'll do them at the same time if you want.
3.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Welcome back.
Thank you. Sometimes this radio I use to talk to people is just such a pain in the fucking ass. It's been driving me absolutely insane lately.
Let's get a new one.
This thing. Okay, yeah. Let me just go get a new one. Why don't I just go grab a new one off the Go XLR tree?
Well, you're the sheriff now. Sure, you're making money.
I took a pay cut for my people's sake.
Oh, that's kind.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Troy,
well,
you know
my
what?
bank account's empty, and so is my department. So I have no money.
Well, that's not true. You got plenty. You got lots of people.
No, it's $0.
Oh, okay.
We have like 10 people.
I don't think money got put in there yet.
Well,
wait, did you say zero people or zero money? What?
You said 0. You said there's
no
nobody.
my department account.
Oh.
I didn't mean people. I mean money.
There's a thing today, right? There's a meeting. Shelby's going to meet with the mayor about the budget stuff.
Yeah. She said that I'll get money.
Oh, it's pretty exciting. I don't know if she's talked to you. You should. I know it's hard for you guys to meet up, but there's a lot of cool stuff coming.
I just don't have no money in my account right now.
Oh, do you need some? You need me to? To borrow some?
I don't need. I actually don't need account. I don't need that type of money. I need someone to give me money. Me, not my department.
Yeah, I know. Do you need to
I have
borrow
a $1
some?
million charger loan.
What?
Well, you see, I was an investigator and I bought a lot of UC cars. So I didn't save a little money, and then I became a trooper and I bought a charger. And I'm getting there. Actually, I probably have like $100,000 sitting at the bank. I need to go up there soon.
I can give you some money if you need it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I like making my own way. I'll probably go see what you have at the bank, and then I'm gonna go to the casino and put half of it in the casino and see if I can turn it into a profit.
Tell you what,
Oh,
I
cool.
suck dick in these knee
No,
pads.
in the
Hey.
bad way. I'm not
Work
giving
great.
away my life. I swear.
You better not.
Hey, your own. Hey, we all have our vices.
Purple, thank you for the Twitch. Tier
As
1,
long as
dude.
it's
I
not
appreciate it. Welcome to the Sock Draw.
But I will get you. Speaking of that, I will get you more information today. I was very busy, and I'll try to grab that picture of who she was carrying. I forgot who it was. Just I had the 6 heart attacks. Really got me.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe you did that to Martell on Women's Day, though.
Martell. You know, did you guys hear the reason? Do you get what happened to her?
She had like some shit in her system, right?
Lean. It was lean. This is not a joke. This is a problem.
Do you think Nova did that?
No. I don't think Nova had anything. I think Nova's an amateur.
But I mean, you
What
said
do think Nova's going to?
she's pushing lean. She might have been pushing it to Motel. What about if Nova killed Motel?
But yeah, wouldn't an amateur would have a bad batch, right?
So? Well, yeah, they all do. Nobody can make as pure of the lean as Cook X. That guy's a genius. He's probably the best cook you'll ever see.
Well, it's
Smart,
probably a bad batch that Martel
attractive.
had.
Oh, okay.
God. What about if we suspend Nova until we figure out this whole thing?
I said, yeah, I didn't remember anybody's, I didn't remember you knocking.
I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, you tell him.
You mind stepping outside and knocking real quick then, Ziggy? Nope. Outside the door. You're suspended.
For how long?
Until you leave the room and knock on the door.
You're so particular already. What happened to you?
This is a serious season. I gotta.
Oh, and me going and knocking on the door is gonna really do it for you, huh?
Do it. I gotta assert my authority a little bit.
All right, Big T. If that's gonna do it for you,
I don't mean.
okay,
I'm not trying to be cruel.
Okay, sure.
Gotta do what I gotta do.
That was very well done, sir.
All right, come on in, Ziggy. Hey, how's it going? I like the shoes.
That was demeaning. Thank you.
What is on your feet?
I like those.
Comfy shoes.
Oh, I have my shoes. Hang on, let me go get changed. I'll be right back.
See? Let me get
What are you a ranger of?
Mine.
The tennis court?
Look at my shoes. I'm wearing my boat shoes.
No, these are nice.
I'm from
Yeah,
the Northeast. This is all we wear is Sperry's. So.
You'd be surprised at how many people also wear those in Texas for some reason.
That's because they're all from the Northeast.
Yeah.
See?
Oh,
When
see?
you're white, though.
Oh, there you go. Well,
Libby gets it.
Okay. You look like a elementary school gym teacher.
Yeah, I meant to be. This is my interview outfit.
Okay. It's
And
comfy
then
though.
people run a triathlon.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Maybe Libby, you could take Ziggy out sometime. He looks a bit. I think he needs it.
Excuse
I
you?
think that if anyone needs it, it's probably not Ziggy. And
I was gonna say, have you seen Clarkson?
Someone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
I didn't talk to Shelby. Apparently, he was trying to feed my girlfriend because she's been trying to take him on runs, but then he's just negating it with like eating a lot afterwards. So
Yeah, I think they ran to Burger Shop.
I was a witness to that. She said how full she was and how bloated she was, and he then peer pressured her into eating
Jesus Christ.
more dessert in front of everyone in the shift during meeting.
God damn it. Anyway. Well, I've been sending him every single
I would
warrant.
also be careful because if he doesn't have Shelby, maybe
Whoa! Hold on.
The tendencies with someone else.
You've been sending Conan every warrant.
Yeah, anytime someone asks to get a warrant signed, I just send them straight to Clarkson.
Why?
Because it's very funny.
Do we know? Are we sure he knows like how to do
no
that?
Idea what he's doing. It's
oh
just
God, no! Please, Ray.
Don't worry, I have some pranks in the works with that too. Don't worry.
Thank you, Doctor. I appreciate it.
You know how in that movie, the Anchorman, where he reads anything on the prompter.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay.
Just wait.
I like I have the bits planned already, so I have this impression.
Thank you. I mean, hey, you gotta have fun, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I think you maybe should take some of that advice, you know?
They have given 526 gift subs.
Also, I want to make a collective, while Ziggy's here, it reminded me. Does Flop have a department yet?
Yes. We're
technically, no, they're not really treating him all that nice up there.
Whoa.
What do you think? Do you think do you want to offer for him, or do you want me to make the offer?
We're scooping him up tonight. It's too late.
No. I would like to make a collective agreement that we gatekeep Flop for a little while longer for what he did to me.
What did he do to you, Dorothy?
What did he do to you?
He strung me along for months, sending me text message about meetings, about wanting to join my department. We're all excited. Even Silas was excited. I came on duty a couple times on the weekend.
Logic, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Ghosted me, and then all of a
Pyro,
sudden,
thank you for the sub as well. And Anharat, thank you for the Twitch Prime.
I waited for 2 more months or a month or something, and then all of a sudden, I come on duty after having to take a leave for medical issues, God forbid, and he's a fucking ranger without even talking to me.
Wait, he didn't even mention SDSO, I'll be honest. He was the day before he joined the Rangers, he was on about being a corporal in the CPD or the PPSO.
That's true. Yeah.
You know, I agree. Let's keep Flop.
Gatekeep him, please.
Listen,
I'll talk to Clarkson and Tessa.
Dramatic.
No, it was dramatic. Ziggy,
Dramatic.
You know what he's done to.
I hear it.
I'm sending an email to Tessa right now.
It sounds like he got you on a really good bit already.
You think that it's not a good bit?
It sounds like a good bit to me.
We were all prepared. We were putting together a celebration. We put millions of dollars into it.
Millions?
And then he just millions.
Yeah. Rundown on what
maybe like Australian dollars or something.
Like yen.
I wouldn't spend that much on him.
I'm sending an email to Tessa right now.
It's your son, Dor.
Thank you.
Yeah, he is, and he will have a position, but maybe he has to work a bit harder for it.
Especially because he's on his way to give a better explanation of what happened with Nova, because I feel like I might have missed details. Okay. I also have 2 people waiting outside. Who? Maybe I should tell them to go and come back. Yeah.
Jorm, I can go have the interviews with him. I don't mind.
No, they don't need interviews.
Oh, wait, who is it then?
Oh, come.
Oh, yeah.
That's what she said.
Hey. We can do it in here, I guess. Oh, can you wait for Snow?
High five.
All right.
Wait, can you guys wait for Snow to hear this? Well, we'll just do this first.
Oh, okay. Well, trying to high five.
That's good. Big
I'll wait.
Who are you trying to high five?
You, because you said nice.
Oh my god! That's so funny. That was so natural too. That was fucking good.
Hello.
Uh-oh. Hello, Stoke.
Come on, go in.
Yeah, go in.
Okay.
No, I'm just a little under the weather. What's the matter? I'm a little under the weather because I got actually responsibilities now. Did you get your sobriety test today yet? All right, you're gonna have to go do that. Yeah. All right. Did you? What do you mean one last shot? I just told you you have to go get your sobriety test, and you're gonna take a shot. Oh, 8? Okay. Getting the shakes.
Yeah.
You need to go to rehab, Brad. Jesus Christ. Okay, that yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. All right. I definitely won't do that. All right. Get out there, officer. Okay. We're going to be setting up an Alcoholics Anonymous once a week
No,
for
that
people with an
sounds
issue.
fantastic.
I will try to supervise it. But Pred is going to be drunk on duty right now. He's taking some shot.
What?
Well, he says as long as he's under the legal limit. I don't think he understands there's a little difference between getting arrested and, being on duty.
I'm sure he was only joking about that. I'm sure he's not getting drunk on duty yet.
I doubt he will.
He's on thin ice. He's on thin ice. He knows that.
I told you go check his cup holder.
What did you call it again? Because I asked him about that.
A roadie sody.
A roadie sody.
Yeah, we used
okay.
to. Never mind. I'm not gonna. I don't want to implicate my. Never mind. College was a different time.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, I'll go see Pred after this. Okay. All right, Snow. What you got for us?
So after an extensive IA investigation, a solid 2 interviews that took the best part of 10 minutes of my day, I've discovered the following information. The first statement I'll go through from Ingvar, and then I'll go through Nova's response to that because that was the order that I did them in. So Nova's badge was reported stolen on the radio by Nova, and it was initially stolen by Forehead. Nova was knocked out at GG gas station. She got back up on her feet. They couldn't find the suspect. I think he escaped on a motorcycle or something like that. Later or shortly after this, Ingvar saw Nova at GG gas station. And he saw her beating Forehead up, running him over, tasing him, then beating him again. She took her badge back and then just left the scene and then says on radio, we don't need to look for him anymore. And there was no warrant or arrest or anything like that. So then I went to speak to Nova about this. And basically what happened was Forehead called Nova and said he had a PD badge. Now, Nova's badge was stolen a long time ago. And it was reported stolen. She thought it was maybe Psychata, but now Forehead has possession of it or had possession of it. And then Nova asked Forehead to come to GG Gas. She wanted to try and resolve it peacefully without, involving PD at that point. And then arrived and kicked Nova at around, he was going around 70 miles an hour, she predicted, when he kicked her. Nova then said that she opted to call Forehead instead of getting the entire PD for a potential shootout. Obviously, she knows she could have shot him in that situation. But instead of calling for the entire PD, she made, and I don't agree with this decision, I think this is a terrible idea, she made the call to go down there, beat the ever-living fuck out of him, tase him, and then leave him.
God damn it, Nova.
That, I said to her this was probably this was like a really fucking bad idea. But what she did explain was that she was doing it because she didn't want to put other officers' lives in danger. I see her point, but I have I'm in two minds about it. So first, I understand where she's coming from. I respect that she's trying to avoid a shootout. However, if she went down there, beat him up, and then the rest of GG saw that and then started shooting her, we'd be down there anyway. So
yeah,
that's some Wrangler level mental or verbal gymnastics. That they're trying to do to make it sound better. Yeah. Also, it sounds straight out of Pred's old playbook.
It's reckless. Yeah.
It's extreme. That's just I don't know what we're gonna. That's the Pred playbook through and through.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's what happened. She was very honest in the interview. I didn't have to pry any information out of her. She was very forthcoming with everything that happened, and it lined up with what Ingvar had said. So, yeah.
Okay.
Do we have
What?
cigarettes? I'm out. I'm
Kyle,
out of smokes.
you need to knock before you come in
I'm
here.
out of smokes. Where are they?
You're suspended
Queen
until you
Elizabeth,
leave
help!
the room and knock.
Queen Elizabeth, help me!
You're suspended. Leave the room and knock.
Fuck you, Toretti!
You're
Your
suspended.
days are numbered!
You're
Your days are
suspended.
fucking
Don't
numbered!
laugh, Ziggy. Knock on the
Sorry.
door.
Siggy, stop it.
Sorry.
I know that Shelby is working on a budget for cigarettes. I have banned those from the SDSO.
You banned cigarettes?
No, yes, it's bad for your health.
Good for you,
terrible for your
Teray.
health. Listen, in the long run, you're going to be thanking me because we're not going to have to pay their fucking bills when they get cancer. Are you kidding me? We're not doing that.
Duty though, Big T.
There was a report that just came out recently about some really bad shit happening to people who smoke a lot of weed, but
it's just a plant already.
Libby, I think we should. I think we should ban cigarettes.
Okay,
For
hold on.
fuck's sake.
Well, I feel like the liberals are the wrong way around, but
Wait,
But-
sorry, wrong group.
It's listen, it's the carcinogen.
Republicans, yes.
It's the burning, the whole thing with the burning and the smoke and stuff is whatever. I don't know. I don't do the drug. I don't do the drug thing. But anyway, everything Nova did was straight out of the Pred playbook, and the Wrangler, the way that she tried to rationalize it was straight out of Wrangler playbook. I think the goal is we're gonna have to do is we want to change it. We're gonna have to try to. I guess I don't know how to phrase this any differently. It's gonna sound bad, but beat it out of them.
Oh fuck.
Not physically though. Not physically.
Not
because
physically.
That just keeps the cycle going of the Pred method.
Another CIA black side.
Yeah.
I've done it in the past, and I can do it again. Not here. This is
We,
Pakistan.
okay.
Snow, what would you what would your recommended action be here?
I mean, it's a very difficult one to say because the situation we're in at the moment, especially when Nova technically doesn't have a job right now, does, but is potentially on the verge of getting fired. That needs to be made very clear to her. I'm concerned that people aren't taking that shit seriously, because I mean, even Angel the other day was saying that she's been seeing even veterans doing really dumb shit in chases.
They better listen. I'm going to tell you, and I hope people take this seriously. People better knock that shit off because, Libby and I also have bosses, and there's a very small tolerance. They're really trying to crack down on shit. So people really need
I
to
didn't
start
even realize how
locking it
serious
in.
things were until
Tighten it up.
today.
Very serious,
Like it's yeah.
It's definitely not a time to be putting yourself at risk by doing what Nova did today.
Yeah.
I mean, at the very minimum for me, it would be strike points, but I'm not. I guess I'm not. I haven't really gauged where you're at with punishments and what's appropriate for what. I don't want to see Nova fired. She's a fantastic addition to the police department as a whole, not just anyone.
I agree, 100%.
But this is to me, a pretty serious fuck up to make, especially during this time, these 60 days, and especially because she's not wearing a department uniform yet. So at the very least, for me, it would be strike points, maybe some kind of anger management, psychiatric assessment from the doctors. I don't know.
Yeah, she doesn't need to be fired, I would say, but clearly this is all Pred's fault. So I don't blame her completely.
Wait, why? How's it Pred's fault?
Well, because if Pred wasn't sheriff and taught people to beat people up when they wronged them every time, maybe she wouldn't be doing that. So we can blame this on Pred, and that should help her keep her job.
That's okay. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I think an amount of strike points that isn't just the minimum, and I think just a talking to from you, Snow, would be good, because I know she looks up to you, and just inform her of the severity of the situation as a whole. that
I did that in the interview. I said to her,
Okay.
I'm not here to punish you, but I said to her, I'm telling you as a friend, that was a really bad move. Like this is not the time to be fucking around. We do, if you're a new PD, you are not 100% that you have a job still. You need to be doing literally everything you possibly can to get that position. I still don't think people realize that being in the police department is a privilege and not a right. I know that's been said so many times over the years I've been in this PD, but for whatever reason, I still don't think people realize that.
Yeah, we're cutting the police department down to about 95 people, and SDSO took up about 80 of them. So we can only fit 15 more people in the police department. So,
Well, we're taking
unfortunately,
15 in the Rangers.
Well,
Whoa! No, I think we
Yeah,
need at
that's-
least.
we
already
Nah,
that's
Terrain.
Trust me, everybody's
come
talking
on.
about it, I'm telling you.
Alrighty, you combine. You have two separate departments. You can have numbers with. You can have one.
Everything
we
with the
need
right,
numbers,
buddy.
man.
Hey, this is look. I don't know what to tell you.
No,
I read this
no,
somewhere,
no, I'm
and
holding
they
the
have to be right.
I'm holding the riot.
Oh,
I'm writing.
You're right.
Okay.
The internet is always right, Terrain. True.
True.
God damn it! Welcome, guys. Hello.
This
Hey,
is
why?
disgraceful. I haven't even. I
Wait,
don't even get
I
the
suck
chance
dick
to
on the
achieve.
D-pad.
Thank you for the 12 months, buddy.
I'm the fresh face that was brought in to do something different. So I'm gonna do something different and ignore what you
Oh,
said.
Yeah,
Wow.
nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Shit.
that is different.
You're,
Uh,
I believe what they call that is giga libby. I think that's the word, the thing for it. Whoa. Not even gonna say excuse me. He just takes it and walks away. Okay.
It's very rude.
Yeah.
Let's just
You should have
rank
seen
the
how he
stuff.
walked into the room.
Was he on the phone?
No, he walked in, didn't even knock. I suspended him until he walked out and knocked on the door.
Oh. Have you
Teaching people
seen,
manners.
Ziggy's, he's having a midlife crisis. He's wearing Yeezys. Look at him.
Is that what they are?
Hey, look, so am I.
I don't know if you want to be wearing those right now.
Wait, why not?
Well,
See?
you don't want to be wearing Yeezys right now.
Oh, right, yeah. Ziggy, you're gonna get copy strikes.
Ah.
Oh, also he's going to be looped
they're
in
not
as
good,
a,
Don't go there, Big
yeah.
T. Okay.
I'm just saying. Look, I'm not going to say it.
Don't go there.
What
Okay.
am I missing? Oh, right, yeah.
Right, sorry about that. What am I getting
Yeah.
copy for?
It
Nothing.
went
Nothing.
crazy. Never mind. All right.
Oh, yeah, true.
I keep forgetting
Anyway.
there's people that I can't talk about anymore. Fuck.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah, I'd say at least strike points. I can have another conversation with her if you'd like. I really don't mind. But I think I said earlier to Libby, I think people might need to know again. But then the point that Libby raised was that if people don't already realize they should be on the fucking ball and not being idiots, then that's maybe they don't want to. Maybe they shouldn't be part of PD.
I understand that. However, I will say that we should give a little bit of leeway, only because it's been like one way for so long.
Yes.
And the only way to kind of curb that is to just do a complete 180. Obviously, we'll end up somewhere in the middle. We always do, for a while. So I think that's probably the best idea to do. She probably needs driving lessons, anger management, and probably he's going to stay in the UPD pool for a little longer until she cleans up her act. And if she does something again like that,
Right, already. Okay.
Before she even gets picked up, she's probably,
Can we set an agreement on how long?
for her.
Yeah, because I want to be on the same page when we.
I
leave
say
her
at least,
there.
if we're going to collectively do it before, people start poaching or anything like that, or trying to, whisper in her ear, I'd say probably a week. She has to stay. I mean, she keeps her job, obviously, but she's going to have to stew for another week or so and show that, she's not going to, she's not going to pull another pred. Told you, we got to beat the pred out of people, He's a horrible man with horrible ideals, teaching people violence constantly. Violence doesn't solve everything.
That guy fucking lives in your head, huh?
I live in his head. What do you mean?
Okay, all right.
I need to go and deal with something really urgently in my head. But
You good?
let me know what you guys need me to do, and I will do it.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Snow.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate your time.
All right. You want me to bring her in?
Nova.
If you guys are good to handle it, I might step out so that there's not so many command members. Just so I can have a conversation with some people real quick.
I'll bounce. I was just checking in. You know.
Well, all right. I'll stay then because I do need to talk to some of the PBSO people. They've been
send her in.
bringing me off the hook.
I hope you're taking care of those PPSO people, Trey.
I am. I bought them all Tauruses.
Hang on.
Oh, you did?
1 second.
Yeah.
Okay. That's very kind of you.
Come in, EMS.
Yeah, I want to show them.
EMS.
Appreciate it.
Do you mind if EMS are in here to write?
Yeah,
EMS.
Okay, all right. He's
But
been
why
really
EMS?
sick, so...
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, that's very kind of you to look out for him, Nova. Nova,
I'm
okay. Listen,
He sounds like shit.
what happened today? I do want to hear it from you.
Okay, so it was quite simply, Forehead called me, explaining that he had my PD badge, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I then politely asked Forehead to come to his apartment, because that's where he said it was, and get me the badge. He came and he, did his usual fuckery and ran away. Then he called me again, and I said, just come to GG Gas and give me the thing. So obviously, as usual, there's a bit of back and forth, a bit of playfulness, how GG get. And then he proceeded to run me over 110 miles an hour and kick me down. So I was like, okay, okay. And while that happened, the rest of the PD just sat there and did nothing while I got run over at 100 miles an hour. So I was
There was
like,
people on
okay,
scene.
There was people on scene, yes. People literally witnessed it and called out the bike.
Okay.
And then I was then like, okay, I want my badge back. I want to, try and make it. This was a me and Forehead thing, right? It wasn't really involving GG. It wasn't really involving the rest of the PD at any point. And I tried not to. I tried to make that very clear, right? And obviously, when he came back, okay, he'd already ran me over. So he'd already shown that he wanted to kill me, pretty much. So rather than have other cops shoot him, I, nudged him off, tased him.
What do you mean nudged him off? What does that mean?
I hit him with a car.
Okay, yeah.
Couldn't get back on the bike. Kicked him, tased him, took my badge, and left. Now, by the book, yeah, I understand what I did is wrong, considering how the change in the mentalities PD is going to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I accept any punishment that comes from that. But at the same time, I sat there and I thought, could I escalate this to a point where officers are going to get shot over a badge? And I didn't want that to occur. I didn't want anyone to get hurt because of a badge. Me and Forehead obviously have a unique relationship, as I do with GG and every gang in the city. That doesn't excuse what happened, and I don't expect it to. But at the same time, I would rather solve a situation without anyone else getting hurt.
Apart from Forehead.
Yeah, he did run me over 200 miles an hour.
He did, yeah.
200 miles an hour. But it still doesn't excuse what I did. So, you know what? I'm happy with any punishment you decide to give, whatever it is. My only request is that if this is going to be a thing, I'd like the officers who are on scene spoken to, who actually witnessed me get run over, do absolutely fucking nothing when he came back. I mean, I did tell them to stay there because I was trying to get the badge back peacefully. But obviously, they should have chased him and shot him immediately.
Okay.
By the book.
All right. Who was on scene?
I couldn't tell you that off by heart.
Oh.
I mean, Snow's obviously spoken to the people who raised this.
Okay.
I highly doubt Forehead did it.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. This is. Listen, Nova, I know you, and I know that your heart was in the right place with this, and I don't doubt that at all. However, you quite literally solved your problem with violence. To prevent violence, which is what you said. And you're not wrong. This is not the direction we necessarily. This is something we don't want in PD. I think if I'm honest with you, the situation would have been different should it not have been if this was you and Forehead inside an apartment or, in a room in Mission Row, it might be different because it's contained. But this is also out in public and stuff like that. I do know that you and Forehead have a relationship. Forehead and Rhodes have a relationship. It happens. Like, I think, a week or two ago, this wouldn't have been completely abnormal. But now it is something that we're not particularly looking for. So, what we'll do is, I am going to be striking you today. I'm going to make it 15 strike points, okay? So it's nothing really to worry about, because you don't normally get strike points anyway. The only thing that's going to happen is if you hit 30, then we'll discuss it from there. But I very much doubt that. The only other thing we're going to ask is from the recommendation of others as well. I'm sure you don't need it, Nova, but we're just worried that, the old ways of Pred and his beatdowns might have affected you, and if maybe some anger management might be a good idea.
We don't really blame you for any of this, honestly. We blame Kyle Pred for everything that's happened today.
Well, I mean, that's not.
You do take a little bit of, kind of. Most of 90% of the blame is Kyle Pred's fault, and 10% of it's your own.
No, I told.
No. Look, I understand. It's been, embedded in you and in the rest of the PBSO for a very long time. Kyle's a terrible man with terrible, philosophies of violence constantly. And
okay, that's not true. He's doing very well.
He threatened to put me in the ICU last night.
But he didn't. He didn't do that, though.
You're gonna put yourself in the ICU at this rate. You need to calm down.
I was in the hospital bed. I did all my work from it yesterday. It was only 6 heart attacks.
Listen, I'm sure.
I'll point this out that while Toretti was down yesterday, I was the only one who actually cared. He was
come in.
Down.
That is noted.
Come in. Come in. I can't yell any louder, Dark.
Come in, please. Come in. Stop knocking. Come in. Thanks, Nova.
Come on, Goofy, get in.
Goofy?
Hey, Ask Chief, I need to talk to you real quick. It's really important. Me
and hello.
Are you?
Dark, we need everybody that isn't you to leave the room for a second.
Okay.
Can I just finish that 2 minutes, please?
Time is.
That's pretty disrespectful, Dark. I don't know how you're gonna deal with that.
I didn't ask you to leave, Trey. God damn it! Right? Yeah. What's up?
All right, listen. I don't have time. We don't have time to fill you in on shit right now. Okay.
Okay.
But we need just need a UC vehicle. I need permission to get a UC vehicle from the motor pool.
Can you give me like an elevator pitch, please?
We really can't.
In the time that you're taking to not tell me things, you could have told me things.
I know, but we really can't right now in this setting.
Okay, Copper.
There's someone whose life is in jeopardy. Knight is meeting that person. Pred and I are going to be Overwatch, but we want to be unmarked so it doesn't seem like an ambush in case the person is being targeted.
We'll be on channel 13 if you want to monitor.
That you know a little bit of it, Dark.
Okay. All right, Copper. Listen. I trust you. You got it. Go get one.
Frequency we're on.
Okay.
What? What the fuck?
What?
What
is very difficult.
This is very difficult, Pred. I don't know whether I want to give you one now. But no, I trust. I trust Copper. Okay, listen, Copper, just make sure Pred doesn't fuck this up. Okay.
What do you mean? I'm an ace
That's right,
detective.
Fred. That's right,
Yeah.
Fred. I'm responsible.
I was the
I'm
sheriff.
the responsible one.
But if anything goes wrong, Copper, this is
I'm
going to come
older,
back on you.
I'm taller. I'm faster. I'm smarter.
Permission to take out a scar?
No scars, please.
I already have a scar on my face.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right,
sexy
go get
sis.
the car.
Let's
Go
go.
get the car, please.
Scars on your brain. And a scar on your face. Thank you, Dark.
All right, good.
God fucking damn it. I love this. I'll be honest. It's fucking stupid, but I love it. Now we want to come back in really quick. We'll finish up. Thank you. Where's Toretti gone? I think he's gone. Whatever. Listen.
All right. So yeah, I'm not. Dark. Pred will tell you whatever punishment I get, I take on the chin. Right. Here is my genuine concern about it. Right. So for officers to come and say, complain about something, I feel is a bit hypocritical when they sat there and watched an officer get mowed down. Right. If I was down on scene, and you know, let's say maybe. While I was down on the ground, I swear I didn't hear any communication of shoot him, do anything right. If there's that serious knock, I just want it to be the same level, right? I think the same.
No, I agree.
Because
I am.
Got mowed down by a bike, and everyone just sat there like.
I'd be pissed. I'd be fucking pissed.
And I think I'm being pretty mature about this. So.
No, I think you will. I don't know whether the officer or officers that reported this were on scene when you went down originally. Just that they saw what happened on the second scene when you beat down Thingamabob. So I don't know whether it's the same people at all. But that being said, you know, you are absolutely right. I don't know who was there with you in the first time, but whoever didn't act should have acted.
Well, here's a blatant difference, right? I don't give a fuck if you investigate it or whether you don't. To be honest, I'd rather draw a line under it than draw out a long fucking John Saga beef. But that's the kind of standard I personally expect then going forward, because I can easily adapt and change. You know, and I've openly admitted that what I did was probably a bit excessive, and it's like I say, I just hope that going forward in the future, people who decide to report this stuff actually are held to the same kind of standard.
The same standard. I completely agree. Listen, you know how Shift 1 has been in the past. That quality of okay, so just in trouble. But listen, you have always been. No. I want to say this because I mean it. You have been the standard. You and Rhodes and Snow. I put you in the same group because you are the standard that Shift 1 has set for, and Shift 3 for a long time. And this is not like this isn't tarnishing shit for you in my mind. This is just what has been happening for a while now, and I don't blame you for that. It's just that this is the standard that's going forward. Yes, and we all agreed that. Yeah, I just want to make sure that
people would come in here and shout and scream at you, saying it's bullshit and things of the past. Right? I fully understand that times are changing, and the only thing that I ask is that, you know, going forward in situations that may seem like they're going in a certain direction, other officers actually take the initiative and the balls to make the call to shoot the person on the bike. Because if that would have happened there and then, or, you know, anyone had a brain cell, then that whole situation probably would have been avoided in the first place.
it probably would have been avoided.
But,
exactly.
You know,
I agree.
I don't see a need to chase this up. I'll take it on the chin as I always do. You know, and I'll improve. That's what happens, right?
Exactly. Just you don't need to change a lot. Just keep doing you. I know you would have made that call to shoot Forehead, and that's exactly what I want for Shift 1, is that level of, there is no tolerance for attacks on officers, and that's going to be carried forward, and I hope you can carry that forward too.
And I will communicate that with obviously Forehead. I'm not, I pride myself on the reputation that I have with the gang.
Yes.
As an example, Russ came to me today and wanted to get changes to legislation on drug trafficking.
Interesting.
They came to me. They didn't go to high command. They came to me to talk about it, right? I do generally have a good reputation with most gangs in the city, even though, and I fuck them, I think that's testament
Yes, you
to the
do.
work that I've done and everything else. So I'm not going to lose that.
What were they looking at? Want to talk about?
They want to potentially get a charge in between drug trafficking and felony possession with intent, a middle ground. They want a charge in between.
Listen. So those people who sell drugs want to have a lesser charge than drug trafficking. Is that like, it's hard for me to understand, I guess. So if you could.
Drug trafficking, the way it works, Stark, is if you catch someone with 2 seeds and felony possession, it's drug trafficking, right?
Right.
The charge itself, right, is very vague in the quantities. It's very vague in the amounts. I can understand the frustration when someone comes off the train and grows 2 plants of weed and gets drug trafficking, right? I can understand how it can be like it can fuck people over. Like, I'm not. Yeah. I simply said to them that while I can empathize with them in a certain regard, it is not for me and it is not for you to
Thank you, Jill.
They have to bring these issues to the town hall and speak to Crane.
Yeah.
Who can, listen to their concerns and see about something being pushed forward. Like I say, I've had open communications with the DOJ about drug trafficking. I like to think I speak to them whenever I can, whenever I think needs changing. As an example, with the mailboxes, I don't know whether that was relayed to high command.
About which? Sorry.
So as it stands at the moment, gangs. When you look at gang profiles, what's a common thing that you see? They have lots of keys, right?
Yeah.
Right. So on Forum Drive, there is a ton of mailboxes, right? All owned by the various properties. I caught someone in a handoff, handing something off. The guy had nothing on him, but he was stood beside a mailbox which he owned. You following?
Yeah.
So I locked down the properties and I consulted a judge as to the legitimacy of going for a raid warrant on the box, right? Whether it's I can go in it or whether I can, need a search warrant. I'm playing on the safe side rather than just search the mailbox. I filed a raid warrant for that and the property. Judge signed it. The property was obviously locked down, and when I went there, I found 2 things out. Number one, to access a mailbox, unfortunately, they are locked unless you have a key to the property.
A key, right? Okay.
So you need a physical key to get in a mailbox. The second most concerning thing about it, Dark, is that any key holder can access that mailbox. And lockdowns, the guards do not guard the mailbox.
Interesting.
So what I believe happened, bear in mind I cannot prove it, but I believe that another member of the gang, quite possibly, went to the mailbox and emptied stuff out of it.
Jesus Christ!
Is a huge problem.
Yeah.
So I gave a brief write-up to Brian Knight because he said he was going to forward it to you guys to raise it with the DOJ, as it's obviously there's no point in lockdowns if because I believe that for some strange reason you could cram a meth table in there as an example.
What?
I think so. I don't know how. I don't know how much it weighs, but
Is it fucking nanotechnology, or is it like a dollhouse table?
I'm not going to go into weird specifics, Stark, but it is an issue that I believe should be spoken about.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're the second person today who's I spoke to Breakaway, who said that he had a similar thing in the Marabunta Grande turf, where he raided and found a bunch of shit in a mailbox, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, it's definitely not the first gang to be doing it, but yeah, I don't know when was this, so that I can get a gauge on when Brian would have passed that forward.
Let me check. I emailed him on the 6 days ago. 7 days ago.
Okay. Well, I don't know whether I haven't heard anything about that, but
He might have been very busy about it.
Nope, that's fine.
All the changes came in, so yeah.
I'll send some emails about that and see what I can do about it, because that sounds worrying, but I'll say, we need to make sure that we can break these things open.
That, this is going to be a touchy subject, but if nobody raises this touchy subject, it just
Exactly
goes unanswered and we don't get clarification on it. So I'd rather raise it and be the bad person than not say anything at all.
Okay. Yeah. No. It's exactly what we want you for. No, it's your honesty. Right. So.
Right. I understand that what I did was wrong. And I'm going to self-impose a week ban on moving to a department.
Okay. All right. I respect that.
Okay. So.
All right.
If I make a decision, I won't do it for 7 days.
Okay. Right? Well, I appreciate that, Nova.
I think that's an appropriate punishment as well. So there you go.
That is, yeah, that's respectable. So listen, just keep your chin up, okay? That's all I can hope.
I'm just gonna carry on doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, but if you need anything from command, just let me know, okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Nova. Of course, I'll get emailing about that stuff.
All right, no worries. Do you want the email that I sent to Brian? I'll send it to you.
Yeah. Go on. I'm glad I didn't bring that up about, like, the ban. I wasn't gonna bring up the ban about...
There you go. That's a brief write-up.
Okay, thank you. About, like, I didn't want to bring it up about her not going to the department, because I didn't kind of want to, like... I don't think that would have been necessary for Nova to know, unless it was going on for a while. But the fact that she did that on her own was very commendable. Let me just read this really quick. Let me actually send this forward, because I might as well. That's what I'm here for. I kind of want to put it in like a thing, but...
Thank you, Dark.
What? What did I do? Oh! Oh, of course. You deserve it. Good shit. So wait for me to, like, do a collapsible, like, thing in here. Like, I don't want to, like, put a big fucking block of text in Discord. Just check really quick. Does this work? You know what it does. 2 seconds, chat. Boop, 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 boop. I just want to paste a fucking massive paragraph. I can do it like this, I hope. Hard drive. No pixel. Oh. There we go. Let's test to see if that works. Great, yeah, that's sick. Okay, cool. Nova. Well, we could upload your message as a file? What the fuck? Cool. Nice. Alright. We're chilling. We are A-okay. It would terrify a lot of other people, yeah. For sure. Okay. What's Libby doing? Oh, Paddy. Oh no, we didn't get Paddy! Are you kidding? Fuck! Bobby's got a uniform on. Nice. I accepted a place for the PBSO today. Truth be told, I was very excited to at the possibility to work with you and under you in LSPD, but I feel like it's my duty to try and get PBSO off the ground without Pred at the helm. You never know until you try, and I feel like I owe it to myself and the PBSO to at least try. I hope that if it doesn't work out, there might be a home for me with LSPD, and I am very excited to see what you build with Libby. I'm also very proud of you for everything you've done, and we do go forward. But I truly wish you the best, and I really hope it goes well. Yeah, will always be a place for you in LSPD. Good.